Kari didn't get quite a good start. Enam Ahmed, always a good starter, constantly having good starts. Also a great start by Niklas Nylund.
He went a little bit wide, but still managed to get good exit.
How damp the braking part of the track was, so that maybe explains. Nah, Enam Ahmed putting purple sectors in every single lap, so this guy is on fire at the moment.
Yeah, he's leading with 2.3 second margin at the moment.
He has never won a single-seater race yet, so I'm sure he really wants this right now.
Yeah, he's pushing really hard to get the first win.
We are approaching the corner 6. So today it's going to be quite an action-full day, since we have all our 3 races today. Every 3 hours we have a next start. Our next start is 2 p.m. Our final start was 5 p.m. So make sure that you stay with us the whole day. For the second race, we are going to start by the finish order of the race 1. And for the third race of the day, starting order is followed by second fastest laps of the qualifying. So we have quite a different starting grid actually for the race 3. As all the drivers weren't able to get the 2 fast laps.
And I need to remind you that yesterday we drove the qualifying on wet conditions. So the race today is kind of mixed paces between the drivers. Some guys were a lot faster on rain than they were on dry, so that's why they are making a position.
Yeah, the conditions gave some drivers a huge opportunity to get a good result from the qualifying. And of course, some quick drivers on dry, the wet conditions doesn't suit at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, being fast in the wet conditions is just about your correct lines and car handling, basically.
Now Niko Kari is catching up Enam Ahmed a little bit, fastest lap time for him.
As he did the fastest lap of the race so far.
And Nylund was only 8 thousandths of a second slower on the last lap.
Yeah, Nylund made both quickest first and third sector, but didn't quite get the sector 2 together, so. Alright, so the gaps between the top 3 drivers has extended quite a bit. I think we're not going to see any action this side of the pack.
Unless they make some mistakes.
Very soon. Of course, unless they make mistakes. But these guys are professionals. We shouldn't. Well, they're young, but these drivers are extremely professional, and they have been racing so much in their life. I mean, doing karting a lot. Then we've been testing and we've been racing already quite a lot this year. So we shouldn't expect too much mistakes from the top 3 at least.
I think here is going to be a good battle. Maslenikov is in front of Alexei Kornev at the moment, so
it's just about the time when Kornev is going to make his move over Maslenikov.
Yeah, Kornev had a really good pace on dry conditions on Thursday.
He was constantly the quickest guy while we were testing on Wednesday and Thursday.
On last lap, he was half a second faster than Maslenikov in front of him.
Yeah, he's really closing up.
Not yet for this corner, but probably for the first corner on next lap.
Yeah, he got a lot better. Okay, Maslenikov defending his position a little bit here in the braking off into the turn 7. Let's see if Maslenikov is able to handle the pressure he's getting from Kornev at the moment and not make any mistakes, because if he's able to drive without any mistakes, I'm sure it's going to be extremely hard for Kornev to get past him.
Now Viktor Ratoev from P5.
Now Kornev going for his... that place is way too optimistic to try and overtake anyone.
Yeah, really fast corner. The guys are entering the corner at 160 kilometers per hour.
It's just very slight, quick braking and then the back on the throttle again, so not a place to overtake. I know it must be very frustrating for Alexei Kornev to drive behind slower guy, as Maslenikov is at least half second slower at the moment than him.
Yeah, last lap the margin was exactly half a second.
And Vladimir Ratoev just made the quickest lap time of the race. It's funny how the order is, like, how the situation is changing race by race. In the last race we had in Alastaro, Vladimir Ratoev was basically just dominating throughout the whole week, and he had the pole on Saturday. He won all the races. He had quickest lap time in every single race, and now he's P5, struggling to get past Ivan Matveev.
Yeah, some track suits some drivers better than the others, so this is not probably the best track for Ratoev.
You know, sometimes he was flashing pretty good lap times in the free practices and so on, but I think yesterday's qualifying was mixing the pack big time.
Yeah, because of the wet conditions.
Yeah, and as I had a chat with Enam Ahmed yesterday, he scored the P2 position in the qualifying. He just told me that the couple of laps before he did his best lap times, he did plenty of mistakes since he was trying so hard to get the best lap together. Then on the final lap, he just decided that he's going to take it with 90% so that he gets all his sectors together and at least some kind of reasonable lap time, and suddenly it was P2. So I think most of the drivers in yesterday's qualifying, their mistake was that they were trying to push too hard, driving over their own limits, making mistakes and not getting their laps together. Yeah, now we can see that all the damp spots on the track are gone. So at the moment we are racing in totally dry conditions. Sun is shining. Outside temperature is around 20 degrees. It's very easy for you and us to spot the Russian drivers, as all their cars, the liveries are painted in Russian flag colors. And then here you can see Enam Ahmed driving with the original livery of SMP F4 Championship.
Niko Kari has been catching Enam Ahmed a little bit, but the margin is still almost 2 seconds. Yeah.
Here we are on board with Niko Kari. Let's see if we can do a lap with him. He has fairly smooth braking into turn 6, as it's quite a middle speed corner. The following corner 7 is quite similar to corner 6. Here we have a overtaking by
Alexei Kornev
over Alexander Maslenikov. He had to wait quite a few laps to get the chance to overtake him.
And
now Alexander Kornev is getting to the tail of Nerzi Sakian.
And now Alexander Huovinen is giving pressure for Maslenikov.
it's kind of sad to see Alexander Huovinen on 9th position, because I'm sure he's one of our quickest drivers.
Yeah, he did also quite many mistakes yesterday in the qualifying, so that's why he was P9. Or was he P10? No, he was P9, I think, in the qualifying, so. Hard race for him today. Not so many overtaking
Here we have quite
places.
a light pack. So still 8.5 minutes to go.
Plus 1 lap.
All our races are 25 minutes long. And then when the time ends, we still have 1 lap to go before the finish line.
Kornev giving pressure.
Alright, Kornev really giving pressure to Nerses again, as he is a lot quicker than Nerses. They're already showing his nose for Nerses a little bit, giving some pressure, trying to make Nerses again to make mistakes. I think the key in this championship to make overtakes is to give loads of pressure to the guy in front of you and try to make him do mistakes, and then just use the opportunity to make the overtake into the next corner.
Yeah, that's the easy way. Always when you're driving in front and somebody is catching you, you have to check the mirrors all the time if he's coming beside you. So
that's
really
harassing your concentration and making you more sensitive for mistakes.
Now Alexander Huovinen also really close for Maslenikov.
Now, how's our rookie Alexander Vartanian doing? He's P10 at the moment. It's the first single-seater race of his life. So, I mean, I've been following him for quite a many days now. And I'm sure we can expect to see a lot from him in the future. This guy just turned 15 years old. He has done only, I think, six days in a single-seater car. Now he's been here all the 4 days with us testing and today racing. So really looking forward how Alexander Vartanian is able to do next year. See, I think we can expect some overtakings from Alexei Kornev.
And also from Alexander Huovinen.
Let's see if he gets a good exit now. Gets in the toe of Nerses and may be able to pull his move into the braking of corner 6.
Now he's really close.
Really close. Yeah.
And there's the overtake, yeah.
There
Just
it
be
is.
careful you
That's
don't go
it.
too wide.
I think he went a little bit too wide, and now Nerses is on the left-hand side, on the inner, having the inner line for turn 7, and now we have some action since we have also Alexander Huovinen there.
Maslenikov over to Kornev.
Maslenikov really used her.
Good racing.
Good racing. Bit, could I say stupid from Alexei Kornev, making these halfway overtakings and then pulling back from it, and this is what easily happens. The guy behind you catches you, and
now Vartanian is also challenging Huovinen.
Now Vartanian is in the pack as well. No way. The gap between Enam Ahmed and Niko Kari has stayed more or less the same, as it is 1.7 seconds. Vladimir Ratoev putting the quickest lap times in all the time. Again, you could see this kind of halfway overtaking from Alexei Kornev.
You only lose time on those kind of overtakes.
You only lose time and let the guys behind you catch you and maybe even overtake you into the first corners. Into the following corner, I mean. it's very hard to kind of spot who's which one of the drivers are Alexander Maslenikov and which one is Nersi Sakian, since they have almost the same looking helmets, and the other guy is number 17 and the other guy is 77, so sometimes it's very hard to separate them from each other. Here we have Vladimir Ratoev chasing Niklas Nylund big time, really giving some pressure, as he's the quickest guy on the track at the moment. But what I've seen so far during the season, I must say that Niklas Nylund is not the easiest drivers to overtake on the track.
He's really good.
He's very aggressive in defending his position.
At the moment, one extra point is going for Vladimir Ratoev for the fastest lap in race.
Yeah, in our championship you always get extra points for the pole position and the fastest lap time of the race. And here Alexei Kornev again challenging Alexander Maslenikov.
He overtook Maslenikov already once, but when he was trying to overtake Nersi Sakian,
made a mistake and got overtaken by Maslenikov again.
Yeah.
Now the running order is the same as it was. Let's see if Alexei Kornev is able to get the good exit out of the corner 6 and able to challenge Maslenikov into the braking of corner 6. Yeah, he's
really close, but Maslenikov is defending.
Quite able to brake late enough. And, Maslenikov did a good job by defending his position.
And now Isakian is gaining some advantage of the battle.
Isakian is gaining loads of time at the moment, since these guys are battling with each other. Now Alexei Kornev has Alexander Huovinen right into his tail. What's happening here? It seems like Simen Estignev has been going out a little bit. Let's see if we can get a replay of that in a couple of minutes. So only 1 minute to go, so basically still seems like it's going to be 3 laps, because these front guys are going to be able to cross the finish line before the time goes out. No, it's going to be 2 more laps after this lap is finished. And here Alexei Kornev making his move over Alexander Maslenikov, and at the same time it seems like Alexander Huovinen is able to use the situation and overtake both of them. Good job by Huovinen. This is what often happens when you're racing in such a tight pack, that a couple of guys are fighting with each other, and the third guy behind them is going to take the whole pot.
Yeah. And Isakian has pulled now almost 3-second lead over Huovinen because of the battle behind him.
I'm so sure that Kornev has to be he's fairly frustrated at the moment. So every time he's overtaking and pulling his move over someone, you know, then he's at the same time he's also losing positions. Let's see if Huovinen is able to pull away from Kornev, or if Kornev is quicker than Huovinen. Now Kornev right in the tail of Huovinen.
Huovinen
just
defending really
little
hard.
bit on the wrong side of the track for the braking to make his move. Good racing between Alexander Huovinen and Kornev again. So now we're on our way on the final lap of the race. Still Enam Ahmed leading with a gap of 1.6 seconds to our championship leader Niko Kari. Third is still Niklas Nylund, followed by Ivan Matveev.
looks like Enam Ahmed is going to take his first single-seater victory in this race. No mistakes for the rest of the lap and the victory is his.
Exactly. There it seemed like somebody had been going out to the exit of corner 6, a little bit gravel on the track.
And Huominen was able to pull little lead over Alexei Kornev, so he was not able to challenge
him. He should be safe. And here we have our visiting star, Enam Ahmed from England, taking his first single-seater victory. What a great start for the day for him. Absolutely happy for this guy. He's been working so hard. He's been waiting for this moment for quite a long time already, and now he got it, so congratulations for him. Niko Kari did good, constant, safe job securing that second position. Very important for his championship lead. Niklas Nylund scoring his first podium of the season. Quite a nice finisher, I must say. I mean, good results for many guys.
Yeah, and it was
first podium for Niklas Nylund, first victory for Enam Ahmed, Niko Kari second. Made a safe race, secured that second position. Very clever driving.
And the battle for 6th and 7th positions were really good.
But as you could see how strong Enam was from straight from the beginning, you can see that it's very, very important, since the pace between Niko and Enam was completely the same throughout the race. Just during the first 3 or 4 laps, Enam was able to clock in better such good lap times on those cold tires that he just got the lead, and then just he had to make no mistakes, and that's it.
And the 1 extra point for fastest lap time goes to Vladimir Atoev.
Right, so here we're gonna have some highlights of the race. Let's start with the start. Not the best possible start for Niko Kari. I think he might have catched a bit too much of wheel spin. Good starts by Niklas Nylund and Enam Ahmed. It's the first corner. There's Alexander Huominen trying to get some pressure on Alexei Kornev. There you could see the lead of Enam Ahmed just after a couple of laps. Here's the fight between Alexei Kornev and Alexander Maslenikov. I think Kornev kind of ruined his own race by doing these halfway overtakings and then again lost time and positions, and the guys behind were able to catch him and so on.
Yeah, he was actually a little bit faster than Isakian, but because of those halfway overtakes, he lost too much time, and Huominen was the one that gained it.
It's extremely important to, when you decide that now I'm going to overtake, you have to be sure that it's going to happen and you have to go for it. Otherwise,
you just lose too much time.
You just lose time. Of course, I mean, it's very nice to see some action on track and so on. The guys are trying to get past each other, but this is just not the way to score a good result. Here again, brake too late in the corner 6.
Went a little bit too wide.
That is Akian to get back on his left side, which is the inner line for the next corner. And there's Alexander Huominen already in the pack. Maslenikov got by Kornev. And this is what a clever driving from Huominen in this situation. He saw what's happening in front of him, and just used the situation. just took the maxi advantage out of it. Here we following the winner of our race. I know he must be so happy about this.
Yeah, he's gonna be smiling.
So here's his mechanic Ilkka, very happy guy as well. Great job by this 15-year-old boy. And here we have the results of the race. Our winner today, Enam Ahmed, followed by Niko Kari by 1.5 seconds gap. Niklas Nylund, his first podium of the year. Ivan Matveev, Vladimir Ratoev, Nersi Sakian, Alexander Huovinen, Alexei Kornev, Alexander Maslenikov, Nikita Sitnikov, Alexander Vartanian, his first race of his life, only just turned 15 years old, followed by Denis Mavlanov and Simon Estignev. Simon Estignev went out at some point, so that's probably why he was the last one. And there we have some beautiful British and Finnish flags. And here's the same eagle, probably which we talked about yesterday, Oskari, isn't it?
Or is it a hawk? We couldn't decide yesterday, we can't decide today.
No.
Let's settle for bird. It's a bird.
There's Mika Salo.
I think he's going to be giving the prizes.
Yeah, probably for the winner. Niklas Nylund has to be a happy guy, as it's his first podium of the year. He's been waiting for this for so long and really seeing loads of effort to score this. Niko Kari, clever driving from him today, extending his championship lead. And Enam Ahmed, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the Finns were not looking as glad as Enam Ahmed is looking, so they don't like to settle for second or third position.
Enam is one of these nice guys at the paddock. He's always smiling. He's always in a good mood.
And he's full of energy.
Yeah, he's full of energy. Such a great guy to have on the paddock. As I mentioned yesterday, Enam also last year he won the World Karting and the European Karting Championship. So we are really talking about a talented driver here. He's managed by Edge Boating Management, English management company. Very good guys he's working with, Eddie Reynolds and Phil Glue. Seems like they know how to develop drivers.
And now, champagne time!
Alright, so it's champagne time, but it seems like some of the drivers, especially Enam, doesn't want his suit to get all wet, but as you can see, the Finnish guys took care of him. They shouldn't drink too much of the champagne, as they have still 2 races to go today.
Yeah, I think it could be alcohol-free.
It probably is. Okay, let's see our championship classification. Niko Kari extended his lead by a few points again, followed by Vladimir Ratoev. Alexander Huovinen slowly dropping out of the championship fight. Well, we still have 8 races to go before the championship is settled, so nothing's lost yet. I think there's still like 4 guys. Alexei Kornev also able to fight for the championship.
Yeah. And Alex Vartanian got his first point. in his first race.
As he was 10th of all the drivers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening us and being with us. I hope you enjoyed the race, and we also tried to do our best to tell you what's happening on the track. Remind to tune in again at 2 p.m. for our second race of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you and bye.
Ja nyt Amsterdin kulissidega ütles, et